It is time to continue the Steam Next Fest marathon, this time with the Lonesome Guild, which I absolutely loved. I randomly discovered it on the Steam Next Fest page, and it is so cool. I did play through the entire demo and then find out I screwed up the audio, so I'm doing it over again. But that's fine. I'm gonna go on normal mode because, you know, I've got to remember to talk while I'm doing things. And that always makes me not play so well. Archolarium, Lower Crinklewood. I really love the art. I love everything about this game, and y'all are going to see why. I'll talk a lot about it, I'm sure. The art, music, gameplay, all the things. It's really good. Our tale begins with a light in the sky, a lone shooting star sailing through the heavens of Aether, a world full of wondrous marvels and mysterious dangers. This was no ordinary celestial phenomenon, but an entity searching, desperate to find something it could not even name. It sailed over vast dark mountains enrobed in deep swaths of ever-present snow, and above the dwellings of the hard-scrabble folk who dared dwell in the shadows of such looming stone giants. On it sailed, towards a city as slick with new paint as it was with rain, dominated as much by authority as it was with the shadows of its people's past. The light began to feel the stirrings of despair, for no matter where it went or what it saw, nothing seemed to be enough to fill the void within itself. Even the sky through which it traveled, full of beautiful stars and glittering galaxies, proved to be of no comfort to the lone comet. In desperation, the light felt itself calling out, seeking an answer, and finding nothing, only the silence of the heavens surrounding it. And in that moment, it knew the name of the ache within itself. Loneliness. That was the word that came to it, as if floating up from a deep well. Tormented by the knowledge, the star dove down, down out of the empty sky, seeking a cure for such an emotion. What the light desired was nothing alien or strange, but a simple wish for friends, something longed for by many before it and countless since. And so, with the star's fall, the curtain rises on this tale of loneliness and friendship, desperation and love, despair and hope. See, already amazing art, cool story, and it's not just a huge lore dump. That was really, really well done. Love this little dude.
I could have sworn this is where that comet landed. Admittedly, it's been an excellent distraction from recent setbacks, but perhaps I... What's this? Sparks. I thought this mist was a simple meteorological phenomenon, but just being near it gives me a feeling of anguish and dread. What on a tear is this? Whatever it is, it appears to be advancing rapidly, so I believe the best plan for me is to retreat more rapidly.
The journey begins. Flee from the mysterious mist. We do have one little dodge roll button. We can't really do anything else right now except flee from the mist.
Oh no, it's all around me. How? What do I... Oh dear.
Whee! Sorry, I really like the dodge rolls in games.
Hello? Are you alright? Or, wait, what on a tear are you? I don't know. It's all so blurry, I don't know where I am, or how I got here. Well, You are up and talking, so I suppose that's something, but you're translucent and quite peculiar. Are you perchance a ghost or some sort? I don't know. I don't remember anything before just now, except... Inside the mist, I felt so alone. It was horrible. Pain, fear. It hurt so badly, like I was being torn apart, scattered in all directions. But then, I heard something. A voice? Your voice? It sounded like it was coming from somewhere else. Somewhere less painful, so I followed it. This is a bit forward, but there was something that fell from the sky and struck this area a few weeks ago. I wonder if that might have been you. But I beg your pardon. I'm Da Vinci, inventor, scientist, and I must thank you for clearing that mist, possibly saving both our lives. I don't know if it would kill, but that feeling might be worse than death. But you're very welcome. I'm just glad I could help. The mist closing in again. You need a name, but now's not the time for formalities. Can I just call you Ghost for now? I guess that's okay? Clearly not my best work, but there's no time. Let's hurry.
We run! Well, we tumble dash. Ghost joins the party. I love Ghost. So, these characters are adorable, while still being like, there is this air of seriousness, for sure.
Oh no, that block is in the way. Why, I should be strong enough to push it clear.
That you were. I am going quickly. That was a pretty easy one to figure out before anyway. Cool. In combat, Ghost joins your controlled character or the first available in your party. Press X to hit enemies with base attacks, dodge with B to gain temporary invulnerability and avoid damage. Press left trigger or right trigger to use the controlled character's skills. Skills are stronger than base attacks, but they need to be charged by hitting enemies with base attacks. So I remapped things. I'm pressing A to attack, not the other. There we go. I really, really like that skill. I'm trying to make sure I can hit both at the same time. I'll just end it with the easy big hit.
Sparks, that was incredible. But what just happened? I don't know. It felt like we joined. Sorry, it was an accident. No need to apologize. We're quite the duo. 2 minds, 1 will. Oh dear. The mist is right behind us. Let's move.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Whee! I really like running around as Ghost. Ghost is not able to interact with some stuff. This, yes, opening chests. Arcularian salad, I am gonna still be struggling with the names, I'm sure. But watch, when Ghost does a little dashy move, it's just a barrel roll, and I love it. Time for more of the fighty fights. Can y'all gather up a little bit? Cool, thank you. That... I just... No. I want to be able to hit as many of them as possible, not get hit by as many of them as I can. Oh! That felt like when I dashed away, it did some extra damage. I'm okay with whatever happened. I didn't mean to kill those two. Escape with Ghost to the hills.
Oh no. It looks like someone else is trapped out here. Can we help them?
Oh, delightful. 2 more people, or a person and a thing. Did you have any plans to die today? Because it looks like that's what's about to happen.
And don't give up quite yet, good sir. My companion and I may be able to alleviate the danger somewhat.
Excuse me if this isn't exactly inspiring a rush to confidence and goodwill in my heart.
I believe we will require some assistance, sir. Unless you find sitting and awaiting death preferable to aiding our endeavors?
All right, let's get ourselves out of this mess. Mr. Fox joins the party. I like Mr. Fox too. Press directions, to take control of the respective character. Press X to make the other characters wait in place instead of following you. This is helpful for solving puzzles in certain areas. Press X again to make them follow you. Yes. Let's try pushing some of these levers, Bun. Yes.
Gotcha. I'm more than ready for it.
Yes, so am I. This is such a cool little thing of being able to split across. Oh, right. Some of these levers we have to release to do things. You have fun holding on to that. I just want to look around again. Okay. Now this I didn't realize the first time. The green ones that they automatically let go of, you do not need to keep going with, which is good to know. And a nice touch. It adds some extra to like when do you need to hang around with the lever and when can you just move on with your life. What do they do? Boop. And then everybody runs in to be friends. You can let go now. I never liked this forest much, but that awful mist is something new.
Indeed, these woods are certainly full of peril, especially with that miasma. It may be that cooperation is the key to our survival.
Yeah, I'm not wild at the thought of company, but you got a point. And I guess I owe you.
Why, I wouldn't dare to imagine it in such a grim transactional terms. I am simply proposing an alliance to see us safely through the woods. But if we are to be companions, I am Da Vinci, inventor, mechanic, and astronomer, and this is my new friend Ghost.
Huh. I'll admit I wasn't paying much attention back there, what with our lives in danger, but you're a kind of strange thing, aren't you?
Excuse me, I'm not a thing. I don't know what I am exactly, but please don't call me that.
Fair enough, sorry about that. You can call me Mr. Fox. That should do well enough for our purposes. Even though you helped me out of that situation, I know the Crinklewood well, and you seem like you could use a guide.
That would be marvelous. But what brought you here to begin with, if I may ask?
Not that it wouldn't be fun to chat about our lives, but we're not exactly out of harm's way here.
Oh, Gears, you're quite right. Let us hurry and be on our way then.
Yes. And then this box, it's got the two little symbols. They look like rupees or something to me. I don't know what to call them. That lets us through. That was just the way up. I don't think there's anything. No, there's nothing down there. I'm putting Ghost in charge. Ghost doesn't get to participate in combat. This is going to be a combat, isn't it? Yeah. Ghost doesn't get to participate in combat, so I like to let them be in charge of running around. Bonk! Now, Mr. Fox is vicious with the combat. Definitely higher damage than what Da Vinci can do. But I like Da Vinci's hammer. Boop. We can swap over. Yeah, Fox is faster. And also, what I didn't realize for a while in the first playthrough, it tells you in here, Wrench Hammer, the skill, is physical. And also over there on the right, it says that the base attack for Da Vinci is physical. Mr. Fox is more magic-oriented. So that is just a good thing to remember. And it looks like Da Vinci has one higher defense and more max HP. So a little more tanky. I like being a little more tanky. Oh, that's right. I will show Mr. Fox's skill. It's not my kind of thing in action RPGs, but it's definitely worth showing off because it is cool for the people that like that kind of thing. We just keep running. I thought we'd be getting into another thing a lot faster than that. Okay. Cool. See, it's a charged up shot. It is single target, but it gives you a long range, and there will be times that enemies are doing things that you don't want to be close to them. Let's swap. There. I really, really like doing the hammer move. Back up. I think some of these sword swings and things, looking at the animation and occasionally what's happened to me, I think the swing starts and covers a little bit behind them as well, not just in front. Ooh, 3 together. Yes. Good bonk. Ow. I didn't think that one was going to get up in time to hit me.
Who are these people attacking us, and why?
They call themselves exiles, and they're really territorial. Oh, I thought there might be more that was going to be said, but there was not. Oh, just look at all of this stuff. It's so pretty.
Aha! It seems this area is blessedly free from that awful mist. I believe we should be safe. At least for now. What a charming little spot. Just the place to recover from a battle and have a chat with one's companions.
An old fox-tray resting spot, made for any wandering folk to have a safe place to put their feet up for a while. They're pretty much all over it here.
How thoughtful. I, for one, could honestly use a break. Do you think it's safe to have a bit of a sit-down for a while, Mr. Fox?
Yeah, I don't see why not. You on board, Wisp? Betting you don't really need things like rest, but us mortal suckers aren't so lucky.
Sure. I'm happy to take a break whenever you need, and I'll keep an eye out for more spots like this.
Visit the rest spots to access the campsite, where your progress is saved and character's health is restored. At the campsite, you can also engage in dialogue with your companions, an opportunity to strengthen your relationship with them. As your adventure unfolds, new features will unlock at rest spots, making them essential stops on your journey. Yes. But there is rest, there is a map that we can read. So we're standing in a loop that we're gonna do. There's another loop and side area to the right of us. There are little spots just to the left of where we are, down there in the bottom left. There is a gate across the pathway. So there are some obstacles we'll have to get around. But for now, we can rest up. Not that we really need that much HP. Talkie time about joining.
My goodness, I can still feel myself tingling from that joining before the fight. Truly a remarkable experience.
It's interesting. Nice to be faster, hit harder, all that, but I'm not a big fan of feeling like there's a passenger in my head.
I promise I'll never read your thoughts or anything. I don't even think I can. Being joined for me is more feeling impulses and echoing them. Dear me, I'm sorry not to have asked earlier, but how are you, Ghost? You seemed a little overwhelmed after that first battle.
I'll go with it was a lot.
I'm still a little shaken, but not in a bad way. It was just really strange to suddenly move in a real body, and in the middle of a fight. Dear me, I can understand how that would be quite stressful, but still, you handled it quite well.
Unfortunately, between the mist and those exiles roaming around, we need to use every advantage we've got, including that power of yours, Wisp.
Right. I'll do my best. I hope that'll work. Of course it will, Ghost. Why, with your skills, my wits, and Mr. Fox's swiftness, I'm certain we'll be unbeatable.
Easy, Bun. A little confidence is helpful. Too much and we'll end up in way more trouble than we need to. Let's keep our eyes open. Your decisions impact the relationship between Ghost and companions, earning relationship points for the characters involved. Different choices can speed up certain relationships. The strength of a companion's relationship with Ghost is reflected by a relationship rank. You can see a character's relationship stats navigating to the relationship tree in the adventure menu. Once a character earns enough RP, you can level up their relationship rank by accessing any rest spot and talking with Ghost. And we leave. Yeah, oh, there we go. I had to hit the down button.
Da Vinci, I was thinking that I still have no idea of who I am, and it's, uncomfortable. Oh my goodness, you're so right, I totally forgot. We've got to find out who you are. Let me think. This is a crisis. Not only must we find your lost identity, but that terrible mist is swiftly spreading through the forest. Someone must know how to stop it.
And who do you think will be able to help you there, Bun? We're not exactly in a metropolis here, no big centers of learning about.
I actually don't know that many people. Let me think. Noelis Ark. Last I heard he was headed to Arcolarium. He must be there now. He's the wisest person in the world. He's got to know what to do.
Hold it, you want to go see the Herald? That means you'd have to go through the whole bloody forest.
That's not the only way. There's a way, Porta, a tunnel built with great skill by a friend of mine, that leads straight to Arcalarium.
I know that tunnel, Bun, but the one running it isn't exactly welcoming to visitors.
I beg your pardon, but I'm certain my friend will give us safe passage. We'll be in Arcalarium in no time.
I'm not fond of Noelis or his batty religion, but at least Arcalarium is a way better place to be than here. Alright, Bun, we'll try your idea.
Very well. Before you know it, we'll be strutting along in safety on our way to the lovely town of Arcalarium. I hope Noelis can help with the mist, and with me if he has time. Why, I'm certain the Herald will be delighted to meet you. How could he not be? Let's shake out our wings and get going. You're the only one with wings. And they be on your backpack.
Alright, so we have a whole big loop to do.
Whee!
I'm gonna do that way too often with a little thing. I'm sorry if you don't like the noise. I can't help it. Just wandering, I have ADHD, for anyone that doesn't know. I bring it up a lot. I'm learning. So having a little thing that I can do like that is... Whoop. I hit the wrong button. I only got one person. Ooh, right. Okay, well how about we work together on one? Good. Nope. Ah, dang it. I do have a tendency to wait too long. Ooh, they just saw it. The bigger guy, or person, whatever I'm going... Yeah. Will you just ease up for a minute? I'm trying to explain, or better yet, show off what you were doing. They have a kind of a charge-up move, and it displays an area on the ground that you need to just, like, not stand in. Ooh, yeah. Also, I have a tendency to wait too long. I'm trying to dodge out at, like, the very last moment. Does not go well most of the time. I highly recommend not doing that. Alright, that's a way to get down, not a way to get up. At least for now. Hello, everybody. Looks like the exiles are starting to take our intrusion into their territory more than a little personally.
What do we do? We can't turn back, can we?
Now that they've noticed us, not an option. Just try not to get stabbed, alright? Focus and watch out for their tells, just like before.
Not exactly nuanced advice, but I shall of course do my best.
Absolutely, so shall I. Could everybody group up? Non-controlled allies occasionally signal for Ghost's help with a bright indicator. Switch to them to trigger the Emblaze state, a temporary condition that empowers the character. Emblaze boosts that ally's stats for a few seconds. Use it to deal more damage and seize the opportunity when it arises. I've done a lot of reading today. So, everybody together? No, we can only get the two. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem with... Whoop. Dang it. The, using our big abilities, our skills. Oop. It does... God, come on now. We do kind of have to stand there and just use the ability. Even though this is not a charge-up ability. Ooh, that'll get to you. There is some hang time in the air. Ooh, there you go. Doing the circle that you don't stand in, but Mr. Fox did. That time it was me. It was me piloting Mr. Fox. That's a weird way to phrase it, but sure, why not? Basically Star Fox at this point. Nice little celebration. Hello. We'll talk to you in a little while. We've got a circle to complete. Ooh, we're taking a lot of damage, though. I think maybe I'm getting overconfident because I'm a little bit experienced now in the combat. So I'm just making a lot more mistakes. Hello, little flower thing. Is there anything? No, we can't. There are some places, as we just saw, that you can walk through bushes, so it makes me suspicious of absolutely everything. Now this permanently raises strength. Da Vinci does physical damage with basic attacks and stuff, so definitely want to increase that one. Hello, everybody. Do you want to come stand next to each other so I can pop you with a big hammer? Nah, I can get two of them. You really want to do the swapsies, huh? Just give me a second here. I don't want to do it in the middle of a combo or something. Alright. I am just button mashing, by the way. When it comes to attacking, I'm not like trying to time it out to be elegant or anything. I just hit the button a lot until I hit the button to roll out of the way. Defeat enemies and complete quests to gain experience points and level up your characters. Characters earn equal experience regardless of participation in battle. Leveling up boosts a character's stats and gives 1 skill point. You can spend skill points in the relationship tree that you can find in the main menu. Yes. You can spend skill points to unlock new upgrades. Upgrades can require different amounts of SPs. Part of the trees are locked and you'll need to deepen the bond with your companions in order to unlock them. Story progression, quests, and respot talkings strengthen the bond between Ghost and the characters by earning relationship points. Look out every time your companions want to talk with you. Yes. I'm going to hang on to it. I'm going to hang on to this because I really want to try these other skills. Unfortunately, they cost 3 to unlock. But increasing health, wrench hammer damage, and strength up. Do I really care that much about seeing these other skills? This is good. This is good stuff. Well, this is a magical skill, and I'm doing physical stuff with Da Vinci. This is a charged skill, and I'm just not a fan of doing charged skills. Having to stand there and charge them up, I don't like doing. Personal preference thing. I just want to be on the move. We'll do the strength up, actually. Yeah. With Mr. Fox, I don't care as much. Increased crit chance is really cool. That's always cool in games. Arrow Wisp I don't particularly like using, and yeah, recharging the skill faster that I don't like to use. Whatever. I don't really care about that. We could use a heal up. If it looks like we're about to get into another battle, I'll stop and throw a healing item or 2 out there. For right now, it doesn't matter. Handcrafted trinket. I hit the wrong button. Be prepared for that to happen a lot. Founderfest Feast. I do like it shows you over there on the right exactly how much you're getting. I should go ahead and do that. Handcrafted, gives RP to a specific character. Cool. We can just use those since it is character specific. We can use those whenever we get them. 3 relationship points. I haven't actually looked at it. I didn't look at the numbers to see how many points they have, but it's going to be really low. We need 25 to unlock the first tier. I don't think that's going to be possible. Oh, dang it. They weren't quite... Oh, they were close enough together. Okay. Oh, just swinging at the air. You know what? Sometimes air just bothers me. Okay. We'll get you out of there. Nope. Nope, nope. It works for me. I really like the big hammer. Oop. Let's get... I think we always start a battle with our skill available, so there's not really a reason not to. Oh, that's right. I was just talking about what I don't want to do with yours. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just hold off on Mr. Fox's stuff and check out one of these other skills. I am so curious. Red knitted mittens. What have we got? Slightly raises strength. Okay. How much is slightly? By 2. Okay. Works for me. And this should have brought us back around to our camping spot, right? Nice. We can just do a quick heal up. Double check the map so I know which way I'm going. Not able to do any extra talkie-talkie stuff. That is okay. So I want to check to the right first, and then we'll cross the bridge. Or did I check to the right before? I think I did, and it was closed off. We have to come at it from the north. Let's check all the way over. Isn't this where I came from? No, it's not. Let me go check the map again. I don't remember... who am I? What's happening? Okay, no, I came from the south. I am going the right way. There is no... It's just this area is so big, it looks like it should be branching off into something, but it's not. This is just a very wide area. No, yeah, I have been here. Right. I get mixed up and lost a lot. It's difficult to talk and remember all the other things at once. That was the area that's closed off. That's what I was looking for. Cool. We're on track.
What's this? Such a strange set. A bumblebun far from the sky, a fox tray with ice in his eyes, and beside him a unique wisp. I am Baba Tsu, huntress of knowledge, explorer of language. Adventure is my pleasure, and a treat it is to meet you, yes. My goodness, the famed scholar and adventuress. I am Da Vinci, scientist, tinkerer, and so on, and these are my companions, Mr. Fox and Ghost. We're headed to the Arcalarium to see Noella's Ark, and hope he can help with that horrible mist stuff, and tell me who I am. A dangerous force and a hidden history, two compelling mysteries, but of the mist I can tell you this, it is concentrated loneliness. Dear me, loneliness. All the more reason to stop it from hurting anyone. But how did an emotion become, well, a deadly miasma? Of this I fear I have no knowledge to share. I do not have a clue, but Noella's may indeed help you. Of here and there, he knows much.
And what brings you out here to the middle of the Crinklewood, Baba? This seems like an odd place for anyone to visit, even you.
Indeed, the exiles seem in a foul mood. I refused their escort, and their retort was quite crude, to wreck my transport. But they were not too proud to disallow passage to my primary goal, Galliant Castle. It may be a ruin, but the ancient works in the library are quite lavish. Alas, that I can't grant you safe passage, but if you too seek knowledge, perhaps we shall meet elsewhere. Yes, yes! But to the castle I must go, and if you could, Bumblebun, Fox Tray, Wisp of Air, beware the wood and the mist, the loneliness, and take care.
I like her. She is cool. Aww. Lasso the carrots.
Da Vinci, do you really think that Noella's Ark can help me?
Of course. I can't think of a wiser being than the Herald. Founder Feast? Or Founder Fest Feast? There we go. Hey, 2 people box. Boop. And boop. Cool. What do we got this time? Necklace of the Deeps. Let's just start here. What is Necklace of the Deeps? Slightly raises magic. Cool. That is for you, because you do the magic-y things. Whoop, rolled right into your face. All right. I was trying to think, and yeah, there is a whole other area to the right that we need to do. Because we are exploring the things. Can we read the signs? Yeah. Tromoporta. Okay. Ooh, I saw some enemies up there. Just their feetsies. Alright. We're gonna look at more than just their feet. Oh, man. I just hesitate to bring up the word feet, because this is the internet. Yeah, we can swap out. You've got your newfound stuff. Whoop. Oh, dang it. I'm waiting just too long. Maybe I should stop just spamming the attack button. Actually, you know, try to time it. Then I won't get locked into attack animations when I'm trying to roll out of the way. Hey, a rest up spot. We don't need it right now. And I know that there's an area we can, yeah, unblock off. Boop. Nice. Let's see.
You know, you're the first fox tray I've met. How old are...
Oh, well, that was good timing for getting interrupted. Come on, everybody group up. Group up. Group up. Good enough. Yeah, you want to team up with Ghost? Just greedy for the Ghost team up. I just noticed... Hey, It's hard to, like, watch the animations of the characters when you're trying to fight. Ow. Yep. Good plan on this swap. Ooh, you can knock them out of their charge-up move. Cool. Yeah, getting the knockdown on that big hammer attack. Yeah, how old are... Even if we live longer, still rude to ask someone's age. I've never understood that. I feel like that's just a cultural thing. I'm about to turn 41 in 2 weeks, so, like, there you go, you don't even have to ask. I don't know why it's rude for people to know that. Yeah, Celestalia. Trying to guess what it does based on the name. Permanently raises magic. Hello, Mr. Fox. Cool. So this is just back down the way that we originally came from. Need 2 people. Hey, come on, get in there. Mr. Fox just did not want to get over to that. Handcrafted trinket. Ah, another one of those. Oop, there we go. How are we doing relationship-wise? You have 6 points. It's in the upper left there. Well, sort of upper left. Da Vinci's got 2. So, Mr. Fox, we've picked up 2 items that raised that. Da Vinci, we have not gotten any items to raise that. It's just off of that one campfire talk. Okay. I watched a bit of the devs live stream on Steam for this, and they did say that they're not gonna, like, hard lock anyone out of raising the relationship stuff. Just playing through the story, you will get there, but you can do it faster, it sounds like, and, you know, may have some more other options, potentially, if you actually take the time to talk to characters and whatnot, like this. Unexpected adventure.
Tie my ears, but it's been quite the exciting journey so far, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Not only have we been fleeing for our lives from a terrifying and mysterious miasma, but also people who want to kill us and want a party.
Well, it's not all bad. I've got to make both of your acquaintances and also met a famous scholar and adventurer.
Our new pal doesn't have a lot of context getting in the way of their assessment. So, what do you think, Wisp? How do you feel about the trip so far? I'm gonna say exciting. I've been excited.
It's been so exciting. I mean, I still get worried when we're fighting, but there's so much to see, and I can't wait to meet new people. An exemplary attitude, Ghost. Why, if only more people approach the world with such wonder, I dare say it would be a better place.
Definitely a more exasperating one, at least. Spirits save me from too many naive optimists.
Say what you like, Mr. Fox, sir, but as a scientist, I find being prepared for wonder and surprise the optimal way to live. Well, regardless of the past, we have a bright future ahead of us. Soon we shall behold the bright banners and joyful citizens of Arcalarium.
So you keep saying. Me, I'll believe we can go through this tunnel fort when we set foot on the other side, and no sooner.
Weighty topics. Da Vinci, thanks again for taking me to see Noella's Ark. But what are you going to do after we see him? Well, hopefully I will have the opportunity to spend time with my good friend Ron and acquire some supplies for my project.
Just one project? I would have thought you had at least 15 going all at once. You did introduce yourself as an inventor.
Why, of course I do. But admittedly, one does stand above the others. A flying machine.
I was gonna ask about that, actually. All the bumblebuns I've met have had big fluffy wings. Guessing that isn't you.
Unfortunately, no. I was born with, less than optimal wings, shall we say. But the flying machine I'm making is far more grand. I plan to soar high into the air and reach my beloved home of Altus Stratus, glorious city in the sky. Sparks, the moment my invention is ready, you and I shall embark upon a voyage unlike any other. I'd be so happy to visit your hometown, Da Vinci.
Yeah, I think I'll sit this one out. Flying's never really been my thing, Bun. But hey, send me a postcard. I like their dynamic. Alright, so we Opened one thing on a gate down there. We have another one to get to. Hello. In your travels, you encounter residents seeking aid marked by an icon above their heads. Approach them and press A to hear what they need. Fulfilling their requests will always earn you key resources such as experience points and relationship points, along with the possibility of receiving special items as additional rewards. I love special items. You can look up all the quests, including the objectives and rewards, accessing the quest page in the main menu. Cool. Hi, that must be you. Friends! You are friends, yes? Surely you can help a poor, unfortunate merchant who had to toss aside their goods when waylaid by most awful bandits. I cannot confront these exiles myself and demand my goods be returned, but if you are brave and kind, could you recover them and bring them back to me?
I would hate for you to have to go home empty-handed. We'll see what we can do.
Yes. Go to the quest menu. In the quest menu, press A to track or untrack a quest. Only one quest can be tracked at a time. The track quest will be visible during exploration, helping you stay on course and complete objectives efficiently. Bam. We will do that. We'll swap over our main quest, and this should... down here, because there was a little bit of a turn on the map. Yeah. That'll open up a thing for us. Power of friendship. It opens doors, literally. Nice. We're already up here, so we'll run all the way around. Oh, I will switch back to our bunny friend. Or Bumblebun, which is objectively the most adorable name. Ooh, that's... Can I get 3? No, just the 2. These are the bigger guys, right? Not a fan of these guys. Oh, right before you got hit with something. Cool. I have the perfect timing. No, we run away. There we go. I keep trying to mix in the skill because with Mr. Fox, that skill you can just like insta-cast it. I don't know if that changes the damage it does. I know it changes range. But if you're just there in melee at the end of a combo, you can pop that one in there. Got the lost goods, yes. And we can grab another chest on the way out too. Extra reward. I'm probably gonna, I'm gonna run back to the little campsite thing because it is, oh wait, where are they going? This way. I will run back to the campsite to heal Mr. Fox instead of using an item. Items are a limited resource. Yeah, I guess we drop this off first.
Here you go. I'm guessing these are yours?
Yes, indeed. May the stars grant you blessings, friend. But here's my own gift to grant. May it serve you well. Level up. Is that all? Is it just the level up? I wanted items. You said something about an item. Okay. We did level up. That's not what I was going for. Did you give us anything? No. Okay. Adjust the experience and stuff, which is totally fine. Sometimes when I back out of things, it'll take us up here to highlighting Ghost, and I don't know why. Okay. You have 1 skill point, right? And you have 2. Still gonna hold off on that. Oh, wait, no, but Da Vinci, I did want to use yours. Yeah. Wrench Hammer is just very good, and increased health is also really helpful. Which one do I prefer? I mean, Wrench Hammer is amazing. Did I accidentally back out instead of hitting the button? Yeah. I don't know why you have to hold down the button. That is just a thing that people do in newer games. I don't know when it started or why. It still bothers me. I'm sure that there are a few people that are going to watch us and know my hatred for holding the thing down. I don't know why it bothers me so much. Seashell Ring. Raises health. Oh yeah. That's definitely going on Mr. Fox. Yeah. Even though I want Da Vinci to be tanky and tough, especially since that's the one I'm going to be using more. I think it's a good idea to have Mr. Fox be a bit healthier as well. Good, just a quick little heal up. another quick check of where we are. All right, we just need to continue to head left or west, whichever way you want to say it. Boom. Nice. And it's not like it's a long way to run either. It's another one where we go through some bushes. Nice. Is this one that I need to do things? It is. Okay, not much puzzle work on this one. It's just a matter of doing it. Cool. You know what? It doesn't look like there's going to be any fighting right here, so let Ghost take the lead. Whee! Complex mechanism. Gives RP to a specific character. Okay. We'll hand that over. How are we doing on points? 10 and 6? I doubt that we will get up there past the level of acquaintance. I would love to be able to see that, but I don't think there's going to be enough story stuff or anything. I'm pretty sure in my messed up playthrough, I did everything that it's possible to. And it didn't happen. I didn't even come close. So yeah, I would have liked to at least get to see what the animation and stuff looks like there in the demo.
Aha! The fortified gateway I previously mentioned. My friend should be happy to let us through to Arcalarium. Observe. Hello? Ron? It's me, Da Vinci.
Just like I'd heard, nobody gets through that passage. I doubt this friend of yours is going to bend that rule for us.
Preposterous. He's a fellow inventor, of course he would.
Wisp, that door shouldn't be a problem for you. Think you can phase through and tell us what's on the other side?
All right, I'll try. No, going through things feels so awful, and I'm so alone there. I can't be alone, not again.
It's all right, Wisp. I'm not really sure what that would have gotten us anyhow, but I think we've exhausted our options here.
Nonsense. Perhaps I simply need to apply more force to my knocks. Hello? Ron? Are you there? See? I told you that would work. We should be headed to Arcalarium in no time at all.
I don't know there, Bun. That sound was coming from behind us, not in front of us, and it didn't sound friendly to me.
Whatever it is, it's almost here. What is that thing? Sparks. That seems like my friend's creations. Trummelings. But a giant one is new to me and so impressive. Hello, fantastic automaton. It's me, Da Vinci. I'm a friend of your creator. Is it friendly?
I highly doubt it, and I don't think it intends to let us leave either.
Oh, well, I imagine you're a busy fellow. I hate to take up any more of your time, so we're leaving now. If you could let us go?
I can't voice act an emoticon.
I don't know what's happening. They were never aggressive like this before.
So glad we came here. Clearly your friend thinks so highly of you that he sent out his best creations to smash us.
I guess if we try to work together, we might be able to get out of this situation.
Power of friendship. This is basically a shonen anime now. Hitting enemies with base attacks or skills will charge the ghost bar, while in Blaze the charge amount is increased. When the ghost bar is full, you can unleash the ghost power with Y, a powerful attack that hits all enemies and causes extremely high damage. The ghost bar does not reset at the end of the combat, so use the ghost power wisely when you need it. Yeah, we can't just— oh, no. I locked myself in. Not this time. Alright, I'll let the computer handle. dodging out of some of this stuff. No, 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 no. That one we just run away. Good. Whoop. Yeah. Ooh. That button, not the other button. Oh, no. Nope, nope. Okay. I made it. No, no, don't hit me. Please. Please stop. Just a little bunny. Alright, that's enough of that. Oh, I thought I made it. I clearly did not. Ow. Again. I say ow like I'm getting actual hit by things. Yeah. Oh, that did 88 damage. That's pretty good. I don't know if the hammer is doing that much. No, this is a good chance to try. Let's science this a little bit. I did not see the damage number. Dang it. At full charge, it did 88 damage. We're not going to do anything else until I'm able to... Oh, that was a crit, but it was only for 60. Okay. So charging it up does do a lot more damage. Ooh. Get out of there and press Y. I'm so tempted to do a Captain Planet thing there, but I don't know if most of you would even know who that is. By your powers combined, I'm Captain Planet? I hope someone knows that one. Frost my ears, I had no idea ghosts had that kind of power. Or whatever it is you are.
I have no clue how I did that. I felt your presence as if we were one being, and a really strong energy that I needed to use it. Well, I applaud your good judgment in doing so. And clearly, Mr. Fox, our skills work exceptionally well when they are combined.
I'd say what's most clear here is that regardless of whether your friend wants us there or not, we can't go through Trummel Porta.
Sparks. It appears we need to take the secondary route after all.
Through Galliant Castle? Babu Sue's crazy enough to go through there because she knows the exiles won't hurt her. But we're not that lucky.
But we've made it this far. And you've seen what we can do when we work together and focus on an objective. We're unstoppable.
Fine. I still owe you, and it's not like I've got a better plan. Or anything to go back to, and that fog suggests trouble ahead.
Not exactly the enthusiasm I was hoping for, but I shall take it. Come, friends. Let's redirect our steps to Galliant Castle and Arcalarium beyond.
Oh, now I just have Captain Planet song in my head. Okay. It's either that or some kind of like Naruto thing. I believe in my friends and the power that they give me. My Little Pony. Also, okay, I'm done. There's just so many things that do power of friendship, and it is cool, but there's a lot of them. I love that scene. Look at that stuff. So well done.
By the only one, what a view. This vista is so tremendous, it almost makes the danger to get here all worth it.
Yeah. Scenes like this give you a sense of how big the world really is, that we only see such a fraction of it every day.
It's new to me, but somehow familiar, like I can feel all the memories that have been made here grouped together. Yet this experience stands alone. Yes! Why, that's it, a group! Our little group has done so much, why, we deserve a name! Something bigger than each of us individually! A guild!
What? That's a group of people practicing the same trade. We're all completely different, almost in every single way.
Yet we're all bound together by a goal, to find out what's causing that awful mist, loneliness, and stop it, no matter what stands in our path. We are singular in our pursuit, defying the odds, and with all that in mind, I believe there's no choice but to call us the Lonesome Guild.
Awesome. That's thumbnail worthy right there. I'd say it doesn't even make sense, but being that this is from someone who named a ghost, I shouldn't be surprised.
Sparks! I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't even thought to reevaluate your name now that we're out of danger. Have you any ideas what you'd prefer? I guess I've kind of like it how it is. I mean, Mr. Fox is obviously not his name, but it works. Why not Ghost for me? Splendid. It feels fantastic to have that sorted. Ghost in the Lonesome Guild.
Hey, I never agreed to... You know what? Forget it. I'm not going to waste my time arguing with dolts. Let's get moving.
Indeed. Lovely as this scene is, we've got quite the journey ahead of us. Lonesome Guild, let's go!
Aw. I do like that. It does look like there's going to be elements involved here. Water on the right, then plants, nature of some kind. On the far left, volcanoes and stuff usually mean fire. But the big purple hill, I have no idea. Air? There are green clouds around it. Green gets associated with air stuff a lot. I don't know. I just like the scene and I really want to speculate more about it. Also, there was water right in front of us because we were on a river. Can we? Yeah, we can read this. Welcome to Galliant Castle. Be welcome in the presence of His Majesty the King and obey the laws of the land and the Only One. Yes. Give me a rest spot, please.
By the Only One. Would you look at this place? Despite the wear and tear, this castle is in remarkable shape. Who's this Only One you keep talking about? Well, the Only One is the supreme being of Ater, who watches over all of its people, and Noella's Ark is their herald. Every 100 years or so, a chosen one is selected from each of the kin of Ater, and elevated to godhood, to watch over and guide their people.
They call that the Ascension, but that's enough theology for now. We should get moving, and let's hope the inside of the castle is as free of scorch marks as the outside.
Scorch marks? Is that why it's abandoned? What happened here?
A lot of grim events took place in Galliant Castle, Wisp. You'll probably learn more than you want to as we pass through it. Quite possible. Unless you want to learn all of it. I don't know why I got kind of aggressive on that. Is there anything up here that we can do? No, it's just a little, what is it called, parapet? Something like that? Parapet just makes me think that you have two pets, and that's not what that word means. Alright, there's not a lot. Ooh. Weesh. Barrel roll. I see the map. I see a doorway. No, can't do anything in the doorway. There is a little flower on the left there, but I want to check the map first. Oh, we're just here. Not a ton to see on that one. Hello, little guys. Oh, they're adorable. Their heads are great. Spike Bloom. That sounds like some kind of physical attack thing. Yes. Reward my explorations. Okay, if we need a quick heal, we can do a quick heal, but I don't think we need it right this second. I did pick up something. Let's see what you got. Oh. Right. It wasn't equipable, it was this. Apparently raises max health. They are fairly close, and I do want Da Vinci to be tankier, since that's the one I prefer using. So we'll do that. Galliant Crown Sculptor Hora Core Builder. Galliant's noble form commemorating the moment His Majesty accepted the crown and rose from knight to king. He kinda looks like a Magikarp. Like, I know that's not... It's the angle. I think that's supposed to be a nose, but it looks like a mouth from that angle. I have nothing against that. Yeah, you can see in the left there, that's a nose. Cool. It's a lot of buttons. Like shirt buttons kind of buttons.
Who is this guy? I hope he's not dangerous.
Eyes open. Looks really strong. Oh, I didn't mean to get that close yet.
Oh! Goodness, pardon us. We didn't mean to intrude.
A Skalamoyed warrior? That's unusual. You working for the folks squatting here, stranger? No, I am Sapelin, and these foes have attacked me a few times already, but they cannot stop my quest to reach Arcalarium.
Quest? You're on a quest too?
Yes, I seek my sister. She vanished from our village some time ago, and her trail has led me towards Arcalarium.
Sparks, we're on our way there as well. We're hoping to speak to Noella's Ark about this mist business and see if he can help our friend Ghost here.
The Herald is in Arcalarium. I was one of the previous chosen and would ask him of the failed ascension. Perhaps he can help me find my sister. Sadly, this door, the path out of this castle to Arcalarium, is closed tight. Even with all my strength, I cannot budge it.
There must be a way to open it around here. Let's go find the key we need to open the door. Then we can all get to Arcalarium.
I must remain here, as I cannot risk missing my sister if she comes this way. But if I may aid with answers, ask me whatever you wish.
Scale Moyed. I don't know what that would be a combination of. Scale, obviously. Moyed. Is that a dog type? Samoyed? Isn't that a breed? I can't remember. Relaxation. Whew, it's nice to relax, and this fire is so pleasant. But you can't even feel the warmth. Why would you care about fires, Wisp? I guess my friend's warmth, yeah. I don't feel the warmth, sure, but you and Da Vinci do. I like that my companions are comfortable. What a thoughtful thing to say. I've always believed it quite noble to think of others. That are naive, and it's a bit odd for someone with no connections. Must our conversations turn dark? Why don't we focus on our fortunate position, halfway through the Crinklewood, warm and safe? I take issue with the word safe, being that this is an enemy stronghold, but fine. It's nice to be warm, whatever the reason. Argument resolved. That was easy. Within the ruins. So, what do you think is waiting for us deeper in these ruins? Excellent question. This is a relic of the great age of castles, after all. Incredible frescoes, intricate stonework. Not to mention a lot of security, probably based on knowledge of the noble houses. A lot of big ears in that era. Unfortunately, I'm a scholar of that time period and the Curliquill nobility. Should a puzzle try to halt our progress, well, any trivia of the great Curliquill houses will quickly fall to my intellect. So we're relying on the Bumblebun being a big nerd to get us through this place. I'm oddly comforted by that. Why, thank you. I choose to take that as a compliment. I like their little interactions and stuff. Their personalities balance off each other so well. And Mr. Fox being, like, sort of grumpy, it's still done well that he's not just a jerk. He's still nice to have around. Aha! One of the rumored puzzles of the castle area Curliquills. Fascinating. Do you think the folks here keep the mechanisms in proper working order? I'm not sure, but I have a feeling you'll get to ask them if we hang around here too long. Oh, really? Do you think they'd want to detail their maintenance techniques? What I meant was if we stay here too long, enemies will show up and try to kill us. Then it's definitely time to put our heads together and make sense of this puzzle. Alright, this one is pretty straightforward. We've got symbols on our little things down here, and there's symbols on the wall, but I want to read this. This fresco depicts the sacred symbols of the four spirits, air, earth, fire, and water, representing their role as the first deities of Aether, who shaped all its kin. So the first deities were just elements. Interesting. I really want to know more about this world. Let's see. 2 and then 3. And then this will be 3 as well, I think. I'm just looking at the one on the right, and the water comes just before Earth. Good little noise for the opening. Alright. We have enemies. I'm on the bun. That sounds like a weird saying, like it should mean something, but it doesn't. I just want to... I really wanted to hit more than one at a time. There is a whistling sound happening. I think it's these archers. Yeah. That's a really, really good touch. It's not just the sound of the bow charging up, giving some kind of thing to signal like I am about to start shooting, because they're usually far away and harder to see. So, yeah, that's a really, really good touch to add in there.
Alright, we've got a map. We've got directions we can go, and there's a giant book in one of the rooms. The door that we're next to leads to a dead-end room, so there's probably something good in there. Yeah, we can't even interact with the door. Oop. These boxes, I do kind of feel like we could just activate it with one person and both of them push it. Because, you know, it's just an extra couple seconds, and it does add up over time. Okay, that's a way down, not a way up. It's just the number of times that we have to do that with the boxes. It will be a thing over time. Ta-ta! Now, that pile of leaves was blocked off, which is a very curious thing. Day of the Waves. Let's see. Small amount of HP to all party members. Cures a slight amount. I think Day of the Waves is more. Small sounds bigger than slight. At least to me. Can I go over here and, like, look at the painting? Well, I can look at it, but it doesn't tell me anything. It is a really good touch having these weathered paintings just sitting around as well. Let's see. Oh, what does it say on the plaque over here? Commemoration room. Okay. Boop. Dark quill cuff. Yeah, we'll just go straight from here. Raises defense? Yeah. Oh, wait, no. I meant to put that on you. There we go. Because Da Vinci is going to be the one taking the punch. Boop. Castle Sparring Grounds key. Nice. So we know that that other door was not the sparring grounds. Notice, when you open the door, kindly leave the key. Our troops keep being left out here for days, and I'd very much like that to stop. Torvido. Torvidu? Torvi. Good enough. Oh, this is gonna be a fighty fight room. Hello. I used to do that in leaf piles. Not that fast or well. And the piles weren't that big.
What's that? I suppose it's too much to hope that it's friendly.
I wouldn't count on being that lucky, Bun. Be ready for anything. Mostly I'm ready for fights. Yeah, that doesn't sound friendly to me. We should get ready for a fight. Well said. Oh, we are just fighting some normal peoples, though. Bop, bop. Good. They actually got next to each other for once. I know you want ghosty time. Everybody wants ghosty time. Ghosty is really cool. Let's back it up. There we go. It can be hard to tell when I'm... Oh, okay. Swap. When we're right on top of an enemy, it's tough to tell when they're charging a move sometimes. But that's just, you know, there's a lot going on. Oh, you just kept trying to run away. No shooty shoots. Okay. Swap it up. Wee. Wee. Okay. Ooh.
The folks here have kept this castle in a decent state.
Great, if I'm bleeding out, I'll admire the fine grout work. I stumbled over the words, but that's okay. We do need people for this with hands that, you know, are fully functional and corporeal. You do that one. You do that one. Oh, got it. Then we can just leave Mr. Fox in there, and Never talk to him again. Grumpy dude that he is. Aww.
Glad to have you back, buddy.
No! Get out of the way. Alright. Citrine eyepiece. I'm going to assume that that is critical hit stuff. Which you already have. Oh no, you don't have better. Oh, that's right. It was a skill that you could have picked up. Or a, whatever in the skill tree stuff. Yeah. Increase crit chance a little bit. Mr. Fox attacks faster is my thought there. It's more chances to get crits in the same amount of time. Dang it, I'm hitting a button to try to bring up a map, but we don't get to do that in this game. Nothing in the leaves. We actually did find something in the leaves, so now I'm going to be paranoid and thinking that that's a thing. Aw, yeah. Pays off immediately. Boop. See, anything small over here? No. Ooh, big fancy one. Igniter ring. Let's see. Sure, I'm already on your stuff, so let's check it out. When the owner becomes emblazoned, deals damage to nearby foes. Depending on how much damage that does, that could be really cool. Except it's an igniter ring, so it would be hot, but any extra damage is nice. Whee! Anything up there? I'll just check the leaves real quick. Oh! Oh no, I was about to say I can't, but yes I can. Man, whatever these critters are Carliquills, I think is what they said. There's the people living here. They have the most adorable heads. Bumblebun's still the best name. But Carliquills might be the cutest. Aw, dang it. I did need more box pushing. Bam. Witch's Candelabra. That sounds magic-oriented. Oh, raises magic defense. I still have one person that I'm interested in putting defense stuff on. Honestly, it's just been crit and, magic attack for Mr. Fox. Everything else is going to the bunny. Here we commemorate the loyal service of Sir Grustig, who stood protecting the royal treasures until the day he passed into the Only One's embrace. Okay. Okay. Anything around here? No. It just seems random that that's there. It feels like there should be something more going on. No? Okay. And I can't get to any of the leaves down there. This is what video games do to you. You just get paranoid after a while. Everything feels like it should be a thing. Oh, no, can't go that way. Oh, hey. Forgot your name.
Miss Sue, it's so good to see you. You too. I suspected I would, but I gather this was an unexpected path, and you would have rather gone elsewhere than risk the exile's wrath.
True enough. The bun here tried to get us through that protected passage, but his friend there didn't seem to want to let us in.
We're hoping to make it through to Arcalarium still, but the gate leading out is locked. And you seek the key! A daunting mystery. I wish I could simply pluck it from a dusty shelf, but I feel if you continue, an answer will present itself. I'm sorry, excuse me, but what is that light behind you, monsieur? No matter where I look, I feel like it's trying to get my attention. A light? Unless I'm mistaken, that's just an unlit brazier. A light draws a spirit's eye? How fascinating! Why, don't sit there debating it. I say find out why it burns so bright that it can't be denied. A capital idea. Let's investigate, Ghost. I'll be at your disposal for any physical labors you require. Thank you, Da Vinci, but this puzzles me. Do you know anything about that strange light, monsieur? I suspect it may be connected to the spirits themselves. Oh, okay. Does that mean I'm connected to them too? We all are, my dear, as we are all their creations, but this is a skill newly found, yes, yes? You may discover yet more uses as you travel around,
Ooh, ghosts can interact with these spectral altars in order to use the ghost light. When the light is active, ghosts can reveal elements from the distant past that are now lost. Warning, move too far away from the altar and ghosts will lose the ghost light. The light will begin to pulsate when this is about to happen. Well, we are right next to it, so we won't worry about all that. Ooh. We do have a push box. Shove. We'll keep Ghost in charge. Keep an eye out for stuff. Oh. Or. Alright. Cool. There's that, like, thrumming sound going on that's cool, and the music gets muffled a bit. Ooh, but it does it the other way around when you switch people. Nice. That's a good touch. So if you switch to someone else because you don't like the noise, then hello, then that works too. This fresco depicts the legendary appearance of the only one on a tear and its selection of Noella's Ark to be its herald. That is so suspicious. Like, I can't be the only one that's seeing that is, you know, the thing. The only one. I was trying to think of another, like, what did the word study use? It's red, just like the mist, and that's strange. Painting representing the unification of the peoples of Aether under the faith of the only one, as Noella spread their gospel across the known world. Anyway, let's look at this again. That is an earth symbol and a fire symbol. Whee! Sorry, I'm distracted. So, oh. Earth symbol. Fire symbol. Whoop. I'm just assuming that these, you know, like that painting was on the left, this painting is on the right, so that should do it. Water and wind. Water. Wind. Whoosh. Nice. Was there anything else? Like, this was just up there. There's nothing special going on. Whee!
What a spectacular view. Like a never-ending sunset.
Fair enough. Just checking all the leaf piles. I don't know why. One day it'll pay off, maybe. Uh-oh. Well, that's not a good time to stop and drink water. Oh, yes it is. Characters can help each other by using support skills. You need to charge the ghost bar in order to gain support charges. In order to trigger a support, you must get closer to the ally you want to cooperate with by pressing A. A support consumes 1 support charge. I don't have it on A, I have it on X, just for my own stuff. You can store up to 2 support charges. You cannot gain more until you unleash the ghost power. Well then. Whoop. We'll start here. Whoop. I know that you want to swap, and that will get us into ghost power territory. Let's just do ghost powers. I could have used the other stuff to check it first. Oh, I still can. Good. Oh. We'll do your support. Huh. Okay, so we got a heal off of that one. Does it make a difference? Get over here. Okay, no. So we get heals. We're doing that. Boop. Oh, right, come here. There we go. Do you have... You're the one that I'm waiting for skill points. You just increase your HP some more. Even tonkier, bunny. And Mr. Fox is just 21 experience behind, so that's gonna be an easy one. Probably our next fight, because we're getting like 5 or 10 experience for each person that we take out.
I hope to have the chance to see more views like this.
For anyone that's curious, no, I don't know how to do a ghost voice. I'm just doing something and hoping it works. I'll find out in editing. You already know. Okay, so we're on the right-hand side of the castle now, it looks like. Because that, in the bottom left, looks like the entryway where we very first came in. So there's a room just north of us that we can go into that's a dead end. Everything else is ways to get around things. Okay. Whee! Wow. Which way do I want to go? Do I have a... How's it going over there? No, I can't skirt around them. Dang. Hey, could you guys just, like, group up? Just be little nuggets in one spot? Aw. I know you want to swap, but... I didn't want to. Ooh, 139. Yeah. No reason to swap when they're just one hit away. Level up! Yes! Let's do this. Acquire for 3. Oh! No! Don't do that to me. Oh, I have to unlock the previous thing, it looks like. I wasn't able to. It stayed locked even though I had 3. So I'm guessing we have to go in order. Well, critical chance is the only one that I care about. There's a possibility that we level up enough to get 1 more point. I don't really care about these other 2 things. If it looks like we're coming up to the end of the thing, I'll just go ahead and dump all this, the points in there for Mr. Fox. Let's see. Which way is the correct way? Hello, that looks like a boss fight down there. Shield Blossom will be a physical defense thing, most likely. You know what? We're gonna give it to Mr. Fox. There. Like, we're most of the way through. There's no reason to not use it. And I don't think a point or 2 is gonna make a huge difference. I don't want Mr. Fox to immediately die when I switch to him. Alright, another puzzle. Cool. Go to you. Alright, we've got frescoes. So far, the answers have always been in the frescoes. This symbol is there. Red there. Blue. This one's confusing. Oh, it's this one. Okay. It's like a diamond with some flares coming off of it is right in the middle of this last fresco. Got it. Hark, hail the chosen ones. By the only one for each kin selected, the first champion by the herald is collected. So let's look. Second from the right. It looks like there's a herald meeting a person. Hark, witness their procession, a spiritu ori, ancient marvel, to the holy city the champions travels. Champions travel, should be. On the left, there's a bunch of them going in a procession type deal. Hark, hail the ascension, as gods anew there will be done, gathered around the eye of the holy, or the only one. That's on the right, they're gathered around the thing. The only one's eternal servant, witness of the champion's ascendant, towered by their godly nature newly acquired. Second from the left. So we are going blue star, green thing, yellow thing, red fiery bit. Got it. So, blue. Green. Then it was the yellow, I think? Or orangish, whatever it's supposed to be. And then red. Cool. Yes, as I said at the beginning, I did play through this demo entirely before, and then I got entirely heartbroken that I couldn't do anything. And I took a while to rest my voice and stuff, and I forgot what the puzzles were. So I am somewhat remembering, but mostly figuring them out.
Ah, the feast that must have been held here.
I doubt the enemies here care about its past decadence. Oh, sup everybody. I just want to hit a bunch of people with this, and I only hit one. Alright, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do the support thing. Actually, let's go ahead and do the ghost thing. Battle over, or no, it's not. Okay. Cool. It seems like our ghost bar or whatever fills up pretty quickly. Let's see. There's a way out down here. There's a lot of leaves. Ooh, and a chest. Founder Fest Feast. This hall was commissioned by King Otto von Button to celebrate our victory over the Felicanth. May it see the greatness of the Curliquill Kingdom last forever. Okay. Bon Button now makes sense. Sense. Felicanth. Yeah. That I do remember. I won't spoil it, though. Let's see. What's this one do? We also have the other thing. Alright. So... you go ahead and interact. Let's do that, because I think this... yeah, it works the way that I think it does. We're doing each one as we go. Come along. Got it. Then we can regroup down here. Da Vinci can just catch up eventually. Run really fast, my friend. Heart Strike, that's gotta be a critical hit thing.
It looks like some kind of necklace. It's really beautiful.
Not a bad piece, this. Looks Nanusian and old. And those gems look real, too. You could get a good price for this from the right buyer. Last I was in Arcalarium, Taylor Mohair had a particular love for jewelry, especially from Nunnuit. Let's take this to him when we get there. Yeah, okay. New quest. That I don't think we'll ever get to in this, but... one day when the game is fully released, I will absolutely find out what you do with that necklace. Whee! Okay. Just like doing the little spinny thing, and it does speed us up slightly. Lots of buttons. Okay. Is that an openable chest? No, it's just a box. I'm just looking at all of the things. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was thinking. Felicanth is feline and coelacanth. Coelacanth is a type of anglerfish sort of thing with a lure on its head, bioluminescent lure thingy.
My word, these frescoes are remarkable, not only in their artistry, but how they've withstood the ravages of time. What is all this, a big battle? Indeed, the rout of the Khan, the final fight in the war between the Felicanth hordes and Curliquill forces, thus cementing King Galliant's reign. Until the aforementioned raid upon his castle, I mean. That was admittedly the real final battle for that era.
So, Curliquills built a lot of fortifications, some in Felicanth lands. Khan didn't like that and thought he could overrun them with sheer force. But even their numbers couldn't stand up to modern battle strategy. It was pretty much a slaughter.
But it looks so noble and pretty in all these paintings.
Pretty things can hide some pretty vile truths, Wisp. It's a sad reality of the world. Anyhow, let's keep moving.
Yeah, that's true. Ain't gotta be so down about it.
The frescoes depict a grand battle, the rout of the Felicanth armies by Curliquill forces. The true beginning of the Age of Castles is considered to have begun after this.
Yes.
Oh, look at him. Dude over there is so sad. That ain't right. And then all those paintings are messed up. Ah, okay. Next room. Oh, I want to get over there. There is nothing we can do in here. Alright. Are we somewhere new, or... Oh, you need 3 people. And we only have 2 people with functioning hands. Unfortunate. Oh, what? I was headed up to the chest.
Stars in their gyres. The throne room. Here sat generations of kings and queens of the royal house of Bon Button. Oh, what's that? Is that something glittering by the throne?
Yeah, now a bunch of jerks probably use it as a lounge chair. Come on, let's hurry out of here.
The others don't seem to see whatever that is, but something about it, it's calling me.
What? This land has long been in mourning. Where once stood grand castles and bustling villages is now only ruin and bracken, silence and the slow fall of leaves. In my mind, I hear the agony of the Crinklewood and the voices of my ancestors. They point at me as the inheritor of the Bon Button title, the line of kings. They demand I don that lost and broken crown. Here, within the walls of Galliant Castle, this ruin we have fought to reclaim, memories of that glory shine brightly. But as it does, so too do the shadows of our enemies lengthen. It is my duty to ensure they remain that way. Shadows. Ancient forefather, Galliant the brave, knight, king, and ascended one, I call upon you to guide me, to pave my path as you once did for your people, under your illustrious banner. May I be worthy to raise these castles again and fill these dying forests with the sound of life and laughter. Make me one who is fit to banish that deafening silence. Now is my hour to make a difference.
Sparks! Ghost, are you quite alright? You look a bit out of sorts. It's alright. I just saw, well, I don't know what I saw, really. It felt like a memory, only I know it wasn't mine. Aha! I've heard theories that particularly strong recollections can leave a kind of emotional echo, a psionic residue, if you will.
Just calling it a memory is less confusing, Bun. Why don't we stick with that? If you can actually see those things, Wisp, memories, psionic what's-its, whatever, seems like they could be helpful. Unsettling, but helpful.
Thanks. I wish you could see them too, so I'd feel less strange, but I'll try to keep an eye out for more.
Cool. I want the treasure chest. Because there's stuff in it, and I like stuff. Purple heart bracelet. Who has room for stuff? You do. You have room for 2 stuff. Slightly raises strength and magic. Well, strength good. Strength very high. Oh, your magic is just as high, though. Okay. Well, Da Vinci's magic doesn't matter that much. We've looked over here, and there was nothing else we could really do. Yeah, just that box that needs 3 people. So all we can do is go this way. Is there anything we could do? That looks like it should be something. Like a puzzle or something. Just, I don't know, maybe I played too many other games. Alright. What do I have by way of healing items? I do know that we're not able to heal in battle, so... Oh! Well, let's raise your crit some more. Yeah, the only way to heal in battle is with our aid abilities. What have you got going on up here? Ghost Vision 1, Ghost can see and interact with memories of the past. Okay, can use flames to reveal lost elements. Cool. I don't know. There we go, support. Royal Jelly Dip. DaVinci helps the team sharing his royal jelly, heals all team members. Mr. Fox empowers all the team members, increasing critical chance and base attack speed. Okay. So do they both activate? Because earlier I tried using the support thing with each of them in the same battle, and both times it did a heal. Some enemies have resistances that deny almost all damage of that type, physical or magical. You must hit them with the opposite type of damage. While in Blaze, your character ignores enemy resistances. Perfect. Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna start with... Oh, no, Mr. Fox, please. Yeah, we'll swap. Ooh, ow. That was a lot. Nope. I want to take out the archers first because they are just annoying. Ooh. But I need Mr. Fox to stop trying to... Right, there you go. You take out that thing, I got this one. Oh, your attacks feel so slow after using Mr. Fox. That works. Good. Hey, get over here for a second. Let's do this. Oh, run! Run! Yeah, and I needed to swap back. Whoop. Nope. See, we're getting healed for about 50, it looks like, so... Just quick maths in the middle of battle. Not the best time to be doing that. Oh, good. We can just ghost it up. I am Captain Planet. Okay, sorry. That's just so outdated. I did say I'm gonna be 41 in a little bit. Next time you run into the person who made these things, Bun, tell him I hate them.
On that topic, how come these things don't recognize you, DaVinci? Wouldn't your friends show them what you looked like? Honestly, I must confess, I do not know. I've never come across a trummeling of this kind before. The ones I traded with were much smaller. And, truth be told, I've never actually met my friend Ron in person either.
Are you kidding? No, of course not. I don't even know why I'd be surprised about that.
Ron and I are still quite close. We've corresponded via letters many times. The Trummelings even acted as couriers for us. Although I've no idea why they'd be here, that does make me more concerned that my friend Ron is in some sort of trouble. I guess that means we should hurry so we can find out, right?
Whiff's got the right idea. Let's keep moving. Yes. And Wisp can take the lead because you don't even take damage in battle. One day there'll be something in the leaves other than the one time that we saw. This kind of stuff's always worth checking. It only takes a second. Okay, stairs down. Not stairs down, cool. Treasure room. Hey. Please? If I say please, do they just let me in? I want to be in the treasure room. Can't get to those leaves. Ah, what do we got? Master Torvido, we found the thing your grandfather told you about. Spitz put it in the treasure room near all the leaves and that Sir Grustig thing. Bendon. So there's something in the treasure room. And we even have a specific place in the treasure room to search for a thing, but we can't get in there. I see your little thin thing sticking out down there. You know what? Let's just do the feast thing. Shop, buddy. God, your face is adorable. The perplexing trio. You have conquered the trials of this place, both puzzle and in combat. Intriguing.
Why do I feel like I know him? Wait, that thing before was actually his memory. How is that possible?
Let me guess, you're the leader of the ones who've been harassing us? Indeed. I am known as Torvido, heir to the House of Bon Button. My cohorts and I are the owners of this castle, and all the lands surrounding it. That you have reached this place despite such resistance makes you worthy foes for my troops, and perhaps even myself.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Bon Button, sir. What exactly do you mean by...
A key. And this is, what, bait? Not at all. It is a reward and an invitation. This key opens the castle gate, beyond which lies the upper reaches of Crinklewood. Beyond that, Arcalarium. Will you answer my challenge, travelers, or turn tail and run? I await your decision, and I hope I will not be disappointed.
That was intimidating, but I'm certainly not going to let a loudmouth like that stop us from getting to Arcalarium.
If the Bumblebun's being brave, I'm sure as heck not going to drop out.
Well then, the path to Arcalarium is finally clear. Shall we open the gate and head onwards? Yes, we shall.
It's not going to be a picnic from here on, but I guess I signed myself up for this mess. Let's get going. Castle gate key, but not a treasure room key. I'm just gonna go check. I gotta know, it specifically says the castle gate, but I really would like it if there was a universal key somewhere around. That would be wonderful. No, it is not a thing. Just in disappointment we go back to the lonely ghost. Or, well, no longer lonely, but just the saddest story of the group so far. And then I have to switch back to pull a lever. One day. It would be cool if by the end the ghost gets some sort of form. But that would be like end-game stuff, I would imagine, if it ever happened. You return. Have you found that which we all seek?
Indeed. In fact, we were given the gate key by the leader of the squatters here.
Yeah, I am puzzled. This enemy leader simply gives you the mean to exit this place. Yeah, said we qualified as a challenge for him and his people, and that he'll be waiting in the forest beyond, so that'll be fun. I see. I almost regret that I cannot join you to teach him a lesson. My quest demands an urgency that I cannot compromise.
That's all right, Sapalin. I'm just glad we'll all be able to get on our way to Arcalarium.
Indeed. I will prepare to depart when you open the gate. Same. Except, well, we are fully healed, so no need to do anything else. Ta-da! Ta-da! And it's over. Dang. Coming fall 2025. A little too long. Yeah, it's a bit far away from me. I want it now. Wishlist now, it's already on my wishlist, so no need for me to hit that button. I'm just gonna leave it here because I think this is a really cool thing. And this does make it look like Torvido, whatever it is, will be joining our party because you're hanging out with the others and playing this game, which is amazing. But yeah, the Lonesome Guild. I really, really enjoyed this game. Like, I enjoyed it so much that I played the demo twice, even with my throat hurting from the first time. So, yeah, this is amazing. Little critique things, there's a little bit of grammar here and there that would need cleaning out. Nothing huge. This is a demo, so I expect that kind of thing will be, you know, get a final pass over at some point. When I did it the first time, there was a crash in one fight, but again, demo stuff, so I imagine that'll be worked out. And yeah, I really just don't. I think this is so well done. The art's great. I love the music. It's so moving and fits so well with what's going on. All the sound effects are done really well. Combat is smooth. It's easy to swap back and forth between people. I think me messing with my button arrangements maybe I went a little too hard on doing that and I messed myself up, because there were a couple things that were a little counterintuitive for me specifically, but that was my fault. And the charge attack with Mr. Fox is a skill. Personal preference that I don't like standing still long enough to do things like that. But yeah, I think that's, the combat was really good. There's a lot of stuff. You get told it quickly enough that things still feel fresh, but it's not like you're getting inundated. And the same with the lore. It was not a lore dump the way that I see in so many games. We got it spread out over time, little bits and pieces, but it still felt like it was coming often enough that it stayed interesting. Just absolutely top-notch stuff on everything here. So, yeah. I think that's it for me. I'm gonna put the links to everything, Steam, whatever socials I can find. All those will be down in the description. Make sure to go wishlist. Go check out the demo yourself. It is absolutely worth playing around. Maybe you'll be able to unlock a different skill. I think Da Vinci has that possibility, and I would like to play this again and try to unlock another skill. And I think that's all the words I'm gonna say. I'm gonna not talk for about 3 hours after finishing this. So, yeah, that does it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, as always. If you like the video, be sure to like the video. Check out the other stuff popping up on the screen. Come down in the comments and say how much you like the game, what elements you like. If there's anything you notice that might need a little touch-up here and there, just any kind of feedback that might be helpful for the devs. And I will see you in my next video. Later!